Hello everyone. Today we're going to deal with a poem called Daffodils. Daffodils is written or composed by a poet called William Wordsworth. And before I start, I'd like to inform you that William Wordsworth was known for his love to nature, so we can call him the nature lover. In most of his poems, he describes the nature and its beauty. Now let's move to the poem. Today we're going to learn the first stanza. I wandered lonely as a cloud that float on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Before I start explaining the poem, I'd like to explain some new vocabulary. In the first line, I wander lonely as a cloud. Wander here means to walk, but walk without a target, to walk aimlessly. So here the poet says that he was walking lonely, aimlessly, just like a cloud in the sky which moves lonely and aimlessly. The cloud floats over the vales and the hills. While the poet was walking among the hills and valleys, he suddenly saw a host of daffodils. What does host mean? Host here means a large number of golden daffodils, and here golden impacts that their color is yellow, as you can see in the picture. Okay, these flowers were beside the lake, okay, and under the trees, and these flowers were dancing and moving from left to right, enjoying the fresh air or the breeze. So breeze means air, okay, or fresh air. So in this stanza, as you can see, the poet was walking aimlessly, okay, across the valleys and the hills, and suddenly he found a large number or many daffodils. Okay, daffodils means they're a kind of yellow flowers, and these flowers, their sight or their view was extremely stunning and attractive. It was a pleasurable scene that made the poet very happy. Okay? And as you can see here, concerning the figurative language, in the first line, I wander lonely as a cloud. Here, the poet compares himself to a cloud walking lonely. It's a simile, okay? And when you found as or like, so we consider it simile. And now let's see the last line, flirting and dancing. Of course, the flowers are not dancing. So here, the poet or William Wordsworth personifies the flowers or gives the flower the image of a person or of a man who's dancing and enjoying the fresh air. So it's personification. Concerning the rhyme scheme, as I told you before, that if you want to extract or figure out what's the rhyme scheme you have of a stanza, you have to look at the last words, and here cloud, hills, crowd, daffodils, trees, and breeze. Cloud, we're gonna give it symbol A. Does it rhyme with hills? No. So hills will take a different symbol, which is B. And then crowd, crowd rhymes with cloud, so it will take the same symbol. Daffodils with hills, they have, or they rhyme the same, so we're gonna give them the symbol B. Trees and breeze have the same rhyme, so they will take the same rhyme scheme and the same symbol, which is C. So again, we have two figurative language. One is simile in the first line, in which the poet compares himself to a lonely cloud. Okay, and in the last line, personification, where the poet gives the flower the quality of a man, a happy man, dancing and enjoying the breeze. Okay, of course, William Wordsworth depicted or succeeded in depicting or drawing a beautiful landscape. So while we're reading the poem, we can imagine the landscape, the valleys, the lakes, the flowers. So it's really magnificent. Okay? Thank you. I hope you understood the lesson.